Hello friends, my name is Leah and welcome to another writing/work week in my life vlog. Today is Wednesday, what is the date? I don't even know honestly. March 10th, and it is about 11:20. I've had a busy morning. We had to take one of our cars into the shop because it wasn't starting, which was great. And then I had to drive Cameron over to his work so he could pick something up. And then I went grocery shopping. So I haven't done any writing this morning, but I'm about to sit down and do some of that. I've got a few things that I need to get done this week. Number one, obviously, is writing. I'm on chapter 10 of my revisions, and so I'm hoping I can get through a few chapters within the next week. I've definitely picked up the pace from my last writing vlog that I did, so that's good. I'm still not quite at the pace that I wanted to be, but it's okay. Progress is progress. I'm thinking I might rework my plans for Camp NaNo because that's coming up very quickly. Originally, I wanted to be done with this revision like right around now, beginning of March, so that I could give it away to beta readers and then on Camp NaNo work on drafting my next story idea, but I am not even halfway done with this revision, so I'm thinking that Camp NaNo is going to be finishing this revision, which is fine. It happens. I've accepted that my original plan is just not gonna work. So I'm gonna do that. I'd like to finish chapter 10 today, and I'd like to be finished with chapter 11 and maybe 12 by the end of the week, which puts me at about a chapter a day for the next 2 days. I also have to edit the video that I'm gonna upload tomorrow, so there's that. And then I think this video will go up next week, so beginning of next week I will be working on this video. So there's those two YouTube related things. And then thirdly, I have a Fiverr project that I'm working on right now. It's a beta read and I have until next Wednesday to finish that, I think. But those are my plans. So for my revisions, I'm at the very beginning of Act 2. I'm excited to get through this one because at the end of this chapter and the next chapter is whenever my two like groups meet, and then it's like everything really starts to get going at that point. What I've found I struggle the most with so far in my revisions is whenever I get to the scenes or the chapters that I don't have from my zero draft, like the parts where I'm filling in the gaps for certain things or I'm cutting something and changing it to something else, because those ones I'm having to write from scratch, but my mind is in like editing mode, and so it's hard for me to just get the words on the paper. Like with drafting, I just word vomit on the paper and it's fine and I can write quickly and get through what I need to get through. But since I'm editing right now, I'm drafting words and I'm thinking like editorially, and so I'm going so slow and like not putting something down if it sucks. But what I need to do is just draft it, let it suck, and then do another pass on it. I just have to shift my mindset and be okay with that. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, is, you know, do a little bit of that shift today and see where it gets me. Hello, sorry I did not come back with an update yesterday. I actually started to have some anxiety last night, so that made it fairly difficult to work and made me not want to talk to the camera. But I'm feeling better today, which is good. Yesterday I did end up working on chapter 10. I got through a lot of it. I'm not quite done, but you know, all things considered, based off of what I was feeling yesterday, I'm okay with the progress that I made. I also tried to work on the Fiverr project that I have going right now. I got a little bit of progress in that, so that was good. But overall, didn't get a ton done yesterday, or at least not as much as I wanted to. But today, Thursday, we've been going strong all day. This morning I spent editing my video that I uploaded today. I meant to do that yesterday but didn't. I hate having to edit and upload on the same day. It's annoying, but I did that this morning, and then since lunch I've been working on Fiverr stuff. So I actually got another Fiverr order yesterday. It's not a huge thing, it's just a first chapter like sample critique, but because of that, I'm not gonna have as much writing time as I would have liked today and tomorrow. So I think today and tomorrow, I'm just gonna focus on Fiverr stuff just to, get some of that out of the way and get ahead on the longer of the projects that I'm working on. So that's my plan for now. It's about 3 p.m. today. I'd like to get through another 20 pages of edits. Is that possible? Can I do that? Maybe like 15 pages of edits. Hello again. It is now Friday, what is today's date? I don't really know. The 12th. This morning I've been working on my first chapter critiques, that order that I just recently got. So I finished that this morning, which was great. I actually just got another Fiverr order, but we're going good. I did end up getting that extra 15 pages yesterday on the beta read that I'm doing. And then I quit working around dinner time. Me and Cameron were just having a night yesterday. First of all, I meant to make sweet potatoes for side for a dinner, but I accidentally made butternut squash, and so that was my bad. I don't know why I made that mistake. And then Cameron was like, all right, I'll make some green beans for the side instead. So he was doing that, but I had turned on the wrong burner, and so there was something else on the burner that I turned on, so it was burning, and it was just a whole thing. And then whenever Cameron got a drink, he like popped it open and it spilled everywhere, and it was night. We were struggling, so we decided to just watch Disney stuff. We watched The Rescuers last night, which I hadn't seen in like forever, but I used to watch The Rescuers Down Under like over and over again as a kid. I couldn't remember like anything from the first movie, but it was so much fun. That movie was so like sad and yet cute and wholesome at the same time. Anyways, that was how last night went, but today we seem to be doing a little bit better. Also, sorry I just keep coming into this room to film my vlog clips. My desk is right next to Cameron's, and so I don't really want to just start talking to a camera and bother him in the middle of his work day as well. So I just walk in here and talk for a little bit and then go do stuff. But yes, productive day so far. It's like getting close to noon, but I'm not quite hungry for lunch yet. I'll probably try to get through a few more pages of the beta read before lunch. Alright, this glare is gonna bug me, so I'm just gonna take those off for a little bit. It's about 5 o'clock now. I made some really good progress on my Fiverr work today. I'm very happy with that. So I spent the last like half hour to an hour just doing some cleaning around the apartment, did some laundry, loaded the dishwasher and started it, and just kind of like tidied up around the place. I'll probably start making some dinner here in a little bit. It's kind of a little bit too early for dinner, but I thought it would be a fun time to set up my Camp NaNo project. Can I not change it from words? What? That's changed, hasn't it? I feel like it used to be that you could set it at like a chapter goal or a time goal. I don't like that. I don't know. I mean, I have a rough idea of my words, but I'd rather set it as a chapter goal. Well, but here's the thing. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be at when it starts. I'll just leave it at 50 for now, and I'll update it whenever it's time to update it. I do have some Fiverr editing stuff lined up for April, but I think that I am not going to schedule anything else because I really would like to focus in on my writing. So I probably need to update my Fiverr pages as well, saying that I'm booking for May. That way I'm just not like overwhelming myself with the amount of work that I have to do. So yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll be done with work for the day. Good morning. Today is Monday the 15th. I didn't vlog any over the weekend just because I wasn't doing any writing work. I try to take weekends off whenever I am able. So all I was doing was like around the apartment, responsibilities, life stuff, and playing a lot of Terraria, which was a lot of fun. But now it is Monday and it is time to get back to work. So I've got my coffee. Ooh, I almost spilled that. Right here, I've got my typical breakfast bagel, half a bagel, I mean. So the plan for today is first I have a Fiverr editing thing that I need to finish because it's due today. Then I also want to get significant progress on my other longer project that I've been working on throughout all of this. And then hopefully the last few hours of the workday, I have some time to continue working on chapter 10 of my revisions. Alrighty, we have eaten lunch. It's 1:30 right now, I think. I finished the work for that editorial client that was due today. I've gotten through, I think, about 10 pages of the beta read I'm doing, so good progress so far. I'd like to get another like 20 or 30 pages for that project before I'm satisfied with my work for today. And then if I do that, then I should be able to probably finish that tomorrow, which will be a few days early, which would be good. But yeah, it's going good so far today. I was able to, on my little lunch break, clean the kitchen and do the dishes and stuff like that. So the space being clean helps me feel good about being productive. I also ordered a plant light off of Amazon and it came in yesterday along with some other like phone stuff because I needed a new charger, and I also wanted to get one of those like phone holders that clips into your AC vent. So that came in yesterday, and then I got the whole light set up today, which is going to be very helpful because I just planted some cilantro seeds and they are not doing so great. My succulents have been doing fine. I have them like right up against the windowsill on my desk, but I thought I would put them under the plant light for today just to kind of, you know, give them a little bit more light. I feel like they're like just barely getting enough light on my desk, which I feel bad about because I don't want to starve my plant babies. I don't want to work anymore. It's 3 o'clock now and I'm starting to lose some steam, but I know I really should get through this part of my beta read. Also, sorry if the background is kind of loud. The laundry's going right now and it's just the loudest thing ever. Also, yes, I am wearing my glasses today. I normally do wear my glasses, but I don't like dealing with the glare whenever I film, and so I'll take them off whenever it's really bad, but that's beside the point. I'm just feeling tired and my brain is starting to shut down, which means I probably am not going to be able to do any good work on Project Shadows today, just because my brain like needs to be engaged for revisions specifically. So I think the compromise I'm going to give myself is I'm just going to work on my beta read for the rest of the day and get as much done as I possibly can. That way, later in the week, I can free up more time to work on Project Shadows. I do also have the evening to like pop out my laptop if I feel like writing later, because normally on Monday evenings, Cameron and I go to a D&D group to play, but the session got canceled for tonight, so I have a free evening that I don't know what I'm gonna do with yet. So that is also a possibility. Although knowing myself, I'll probably just watch TV or play Terraria. I don't know. We shall see what happens. Hello again. It's Tuesday and it's like 2:40ish, I think, so it's a little bit late in the day for a first update, but I was like really vibing with my writing this morning and I didn't want to interrupt the flow. So here we are, now that it's the afternoon and I'm here with an update. So yes, I spent the morning writing. It felt so good. Oh my goodness. There are times where the writing's hard, and especially in revisions, the scenes that I'm having to write from scratch, I just feel so crap about. And so what I found is happening to me is I get slowed down with those, and then because I'm going slow and frustrated, I end up switching over to doing like Fiverr and editing work, just so I'm like still being productive outside of the writing since it's going so slow. But then I just get slogged down with that, and I just feel so mentally drained whenever I'm done editing something that I can't refocus in on my own writing at the end of the day. And so I'm just exhausted by like 3 p.m. every single day whenever I do editing work. Today I definitely knew I wanted to spend the morning at least writing, which is what I did. I missed Kate Kavanaugh's stream, but I just basically rewatched it right after it finished. So I wrote along to that, and then I just put on my own like Pomodoro timer to work with, and I just vibed with it. This is the scene that I've been having so much trouble with, and suddenly I just felt a lot better about it. I got into the zone. I spit out like 2,000 words, I think. Oh my gosh, it felt so good to finally be able to do that for this scene. So I finished chapter 10, which was great. I added it to my like finalized compiled document in Word and went through and did a quick grammar spelling pass, and then I got like a few hundred words into chapter 11 as well, which feels good. It feels good to feel good about the writing again, because sometimes I have not felt good about the writing. It comes in waves, and I know this, but when you don't feel good about the writing, it's hard to like take that knowledge and actually feel the fact that it will come back around eventually. Anyways, I feel like I could continue writing, but I don't want to burn myself out on it today. I feel like I'm at a good stopping point. I've reached my word count goal for the day. Since this is going to be my Camp NaNo project as well, I went ahead and made a new pacemaker planner goal thing. If you don't know what that is, I'll leave their site linked below. It just has a little graph thing, and it's fun to keep track of word counts that way. But I made a new one of those with April 30th. I think there's only 30 days in April, right? Yes. With April 30th as my like end goal. And so in order to finish this draft by April 30th, I have to write 1,600 words a day, which is doable, and that's giving myself weekends off as well. And I've also intentionally scheduled less clients for myself for April so that I have time to focus in on the writing. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to spend the rest of the day working on my beta reading project. I might get it done today. If not, I will get it done very quickly tomorrow, because I should be able to make some significant progress in that today. Welcome back. Today is now Wednesday. It's probably gonna be the last day of the vlog because I was planning on uploading this tomorrow. So I will update you on what I've been doing so far today. I can't remember what I last updated you on yesterday, but I ended up getting almost done with the beta reading project that I'm working on. So this morning I decided to also start the day writing, and once again wasn't awake for Kate's new streaming time, but just rewatched that and wrote along to that for the morning. So I got through about 700 words watching her stream, and then I got through the last, I think it was like 15 pages that I had left to read through for the beta reading project. So I read through the last bit of that, left some notes, and the only thing I have left to do for that is to just kind of finish up writing out some more like big picture notes before I turn that in. Also, yes, my hair is wet right now. That's just how it is. And yes, I am wearing the same sweater as yesterday because that's just the life that I'm living. This sweater is so comfortable though. I love living inside of it every single day. Anyways, it's 1:25 right now, so it'll be a bit of a late lunch, but I'm also kind of not really hungry until now anyways, so I think it's a quesadilla day, but who knows where my stomach will lead me whenever I get into the kitchen.